Captain Virat Kohli has refused to reveal details of the rift that led to coach Anil Kumble's resignation, saying that what happens inside the dressing room should stay within the dressing room. Former Indian coach Kumble resigned from his post as head coach on Tuesday, citing a breakdown of relations between him and Kohli. But Kohli, in the first address to the media after Kumble's public revelation, has chosen to stay silent, stating that the sanctity of the dressing room is paramount to him and the team. Listen in to what Kohli had to say ahead of India's ODI series opener in West Indies.
Anil bhai has expressed his views and he's taken a decision to step out, and we all respect that decision. It's something that has happened right after the tournament. We have created a culture over the last 3-4 years that whatever happens in the change room, we've tried to maintain the sanctity of the change room throughout, and that is what the whole team believes in, and for that, for us, that is paramount. As I said, it's his opinion, his point of view, which I respect, and I have total respect for him as a cricketer and what he's achieved for the nation. For me, what's most important is to maintain the sanctity of the change room, and what happens in the change room, it's something that's very sacred and private to all of us, and something that I would not express in details in a public scenario.
My colleague Yash Shah is now joining us from WION's newsroom for more on that. Yash, that's the latest that the Indian cricket team captain has come up with, in, of course, strong contrast to what Anil Kumble has stated earlier in this rift. But as opposed to what the Indian team captain says, the sanctity of the dressing room, to quote him, certainly is not being maintained here, with dirty linen being washed in public.
Yes, Molly, it's a stance fairly becoming of an Indian captain, as indeed of any leader for any organization. What has happened over the last month, whatever has unraveled in the Indian dressing room, is something which is better off remaining as a guarded secret. While Anil Kumble retained the right to reveal whatever issues were there since he was leaving, Virat Kohli right now doesn't only have to deal with what has happened. He is still around in that camp. He still has to captain that team. He still has a series to play, which, mind you, India are playing after the disappointment of that defeat in the Champions Trophy final to Pakistan. So it's a stance very welcoming. You could consider it a bit of a moral high ground, but frankly, Virat Kohli right now knows that within his camp, he needs things to move on, and it's a statement perhaps in the right direction. A statement in the right direction indeed, but will it be successful in quelling speculation that is already doing the rounds? Remains to be seen. Let's leave it there for the moment. Yash, thank you very much for those updates.